this is safe or not. But when we hit Lupini Park, you could see people just pouring in. So I thought, so we're going to go sometime early. Pia, I know Nadine, do you have your 5-year plan? Do you have your 5 things that you like to do?
I know writing.
You want to speak?
You could speak it. Come and speak it. I think it's so interesting, but I tell you the truth. I think what you do right now is more interesting than any 5-year plan I've heard. I just love it that your life is so full.
Teacher, he said sorry about writing, but he can go there and speak.
In oral. You will. You'll come speak. Yeah. But now I have to say though, I have to stop the class to say, this is, you're being naughty today. You're laughing. She just can't stop it. He's being, do you know what that means? That means naughty, naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, naughty. I told my sister Anne, I said, I don't want to say anything, but doot. He did not like what I was wearing today. Yes.
Say it again, I don't understand.
Yesterday, did I see you yesterday?
Red skirt, blue skirt, and black shirt, and black blouse, and those laughing.
And doot. You know what he said? He looked at me and then he laughed. And I said, what's the matter? You don't like my outfit? And you know what he said? No. Then somebody else, very helpful in the crowd, said, you know, maybe you need a belt.
I said,
Did you say? So smart. So I put this around me. And that's when you said, no, don't do that. That's horrible. So now I am aware of what I wear. So I thank you for that. It makes me think twice. I don't just go, I'll think I'll wear this, I think I'll wear that. Now I think before I get dressed. Do you approve?
yes.
This is in my flag. I know it's not, I don't have a Cambodian flag. I only have Thai flag. Would you come up and tell us your 5 things, please? Please. It's a command performance. He is going to tell us the 5 things he likes to do. Is that right?
Good morning. I know already today. Every day morning get up in the morning 4 o'clock.
4 o'clock you get up.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
I after my room clean. After I like meditation 30 minutes.
After you clean your room?
He said after meditation, 18
my body is clean after I meditation.
Meditate?
30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
After 7 o'clock I go clean the arms.
You do alms?
After I go chanting 8 o'clock. Lunch, breakfast finish 8 o'clock go chanting.
Chanting. How long do you chant?
And chanting is 1 hour.
1 hour.
Chanting finish have name months Dhamma no, it's Thai. Thai Dhamma is an raining name months. Thai.
And do you chant chants that you already know, or do you learn new chants?
Yeah, I know that speak Thai little speak little bit.
A little bit of Thai?
Yes, Thai is name months rain in Dhamma rain. Buddhist Dhamma is language, Thai language.
It's mainly in Thai.
Yeah.
And the chants are in Thai?
Yeah.
In the future.
After,
For good Thai language.
yeah. After I come in English class.
Yes. And that takes 2 hours.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Okay.
And then you have lunch.
Yeah. After
No, before lunch, after class,
Lunch,
lunch,
either.
After the class.
and chanting.
Yeah,
2 hours.
2 hour class. Finish after lunch.
What do you do in the afternoon?
Afternoon, I joined the Thai class, Ajahn Surabit.
Thai class.
Oh, so then you take English class, then you have lunch,
Yeah.
then you take Thai.
Thai class.
It's amazing.
One book teach class, English class. Sometimes I joined the English class. Every day I joined the Ajahn Surabit class, Thai class.
Wow, at the Thai class.
Yeah.
Does-
2 o'clock.
Does Prabhat teach that class?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna take it next year.
Foreigners people have is Indian foreigners people have Pakistan, Iran people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
International.
They teach Chinese here.
I want to
I see that. I don't know who teaches it, but I see it.
On Sunday and Saturday.
Saturday, Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday they teach Chinese.
I found as I study myself,
Oh, is that fact? That's
it's
got
4 language.
You teach Chinese.
It's
Chinese teacher.
Chinese.
I'm
She lives near my house.
Oh, do you know her?
No. She Chinese.
Do you speak to her? in Chinese?
She speak Thai and she study Chinese major. She can teach.
a cheese Thai.
Yeah, she's Thai.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, thank you so much. That was wonderful. You did a really excellent job. You really wanted to know, so thank you.
You are not will get out of monk. You will be monk all your life.
Yeah.
How old? That's good. Let's have a discussion. How old were you when you started?
I become a monk teacher 14 years.
When you were 14.
14 years.
40,
Yeah, 14 years.
40 years, now 20, so you are 34. You are 34 years. Sounds 16.
So you were 20 when you joined?
I see now I become monk. I 17 years. 17 years. My boy, I become monk.
Oh, okay.
17.
So you are 70. He said he be a monk when he was 17.
17.
Now he be a monk 20. So now he must be 37.
After ordination 21 years. Ordination.
Oh, really?
See,
You've been a prophet.
yeah.
When did you come to Thailand?
I haven't come
Since-
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
So when you were in...
I come in January month
2000.
2000.
2010.
2010. January month 8 days.
Oh. Well, I'm glad to have met you. I'm glad you came. And thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
In the far future, you can speak Thai well. I know you are a good one. You can speak Thai well in 5 future.
5 years?
Yes.
Yeah, you'll be very
Speak.
Nadine, would you like to come up and tell us what you are going to do in
Yeah.
5 years?
Teacher.
Yes.
Maybe
Oh, he's going to relax.
Relax.
Relax. He's going to go on the bottom. You will
you love my teacher.
This is my help. If I have money, this is what I had.
This is what you
Yes.
in 5 years.
Okay. If I have money, number one, I need to building a house in my province or my condominium in Bangkok.
Oh, nice. Condominium in Bangkok. I like it. So it's good.
And number two, I need to help my niece
Okay.
and my daughter, my friend, succeed the university. Or if I have time, I can give my hand to help people I can help.
Good. You want to volunteer?
Sure.
That's good.
Number three, I want to travel in the
Sure.
Thailand. In the 5 months in the Thailand.
In
Or- Yes, in the Thailand.
Thailand.
In Thailand.
Thailand.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun just to travel in Thailand?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And also another country if I have
Oh,
chance.
yes.
Not all the world. Yeah.
That's all right.
And important, I need to be a teacher.
Mm.
And last one, I wish I'm stronger and good health.
Good. Yes. Very good. Those are all sounds very good. We like it. We like the volunteering. You know what? You all said about the same thing. That you wanted to do something, you wanted to return. I mean, you do it, your life is. I didn't ask you for a 5-year plan, because you pretty well have it in your own vocation.
Okay.
Yeah, you're going to be living it. But you all said that you wanted to give back. You know, you wanted to volunteer. You wanted to help other people. You wanted to see the 5 big animals in Africa, but you also wanted to be healthy and in order to help others. That is as vital to us as human beings as eating, I think, and breathing. It's being able to help others. I think it's just absolutely so important. Because we feed on that. That gives us more energy, gives us more satisfaction. And it's supposed to be a good thing. It is a good thing. But when Ann and I talk about coming to Thailand and teaching, I said, this is not going to send me to heaven.
Teacher in Thailand coming teaching how long? 1 year?
This is my second year.
Thailand.
Huh?
How long have you teaching?
This is my second year.
Second.
And I wrote Marino and said I'd like a 3rd year. I'd like to come next year. I'll wait and see if they have place for me. But it's sheer fun. It's just plain wonderful to do it. Now, sir, excuse me, need no introduction. Let's see what you're going to do.
Don't laugh at my teacher. Don't
Okay, thank you. Let me say good morning, teacher.
Good
Let me
morning.
say good morning to you. So I will keep a second for talking about Pierre. You know, he acquired a smile mouth. You know, sometimes when I fought him to speak here, when I come down, he always my stomach like this.
Your stomach is in a knot?
You know, when we are down and walk together, he always do like to me. I'm scared.
We think you're the
I
bad one.
want him to speak.
Okay, let's continue.
Okay, as my experience for a long time ago, I always doing as step by steps. I mean, as my experience as a long time ago, I always completed step by steps. You know, every 3 or 5 or 6 years. You know, when I left from my families, I put my way on my steps. I said I must be graduate high school for 4 years, live with other natives in my 4-year plan. And after I say I must be graduate 12, I must be have a graduate bachelor degree, so my 4-year steps. And after I say I put myself that now I'm old enough for have a family, my own family, but I tell myself that not enough yet, so I must be for a master degree again. So I have 2 years study in Bangkok City. And now I come in Bangkok 1 year ago, so I say maybe next year I'm going to graduate. So I say so now I'm nearly 30, I'm 27 or 28 years old now. So I say maybe I must be have a good job. After maybe must be have own family. I say I can be a good husband or have a child, 2 or 3 children.
That's your
Excuse me.
Yes.
Now you have girlfriend already?
No, not yet.
Okay.
What did she ask? I don't want to know.
Yes, not yet, but it's not my time. So my time is just improve my English, and I must be graduate by a master degree only. So after I graduate master degree, so it's my time to be a family, to have a families. So you asked me about 5 years
Yes.
next. So I said my 5-year next is I must be have a good wife, or I must be a good husband.
Good husband.
Yes.
Abi.
Yes, must be have a good wives, have a good works, and must be myself is must be a good husband for my wife and for my child. Yes, for 5 years more.
How did you know you can got a good wife?
Next year I left from a Manggut because I be a Manggut 2 years only. It's my year, it's my step. So I always put myself on the way. 5 years, 2 years, 1 year. So I always complete my step more and more. So the teacher's question is, what is my 5-year step? So I say my 5-year step is I must be have a good wife, must be a good husband, must be a good father of children. 5 years more. So yes, I will do like this. And for next after that, so on my times maybe after 5 years more, I must be can be a leader or something in my country I can do, I wish. And after, I'm not sure about maybe I want to have enough money, so maybe 10 or maybe 50 years more. So we are 15 years more, so I must be go to another country, go to like, if I can, maybe I go to Australia or go to another country with my family, I can't. But for before,
To travel with
Yes.
your family, not to go live in Austria,
no.
just to travel.
Yeah,
Okay.
just 1 week if I can,
Mhm.
But I put myself that on Asian Nation for 2015, Asian Nation for 10 countries. So we will not have a passport. But I think,
visa. Not have visa.
yeah, no need visa with passport. But so I must be go to 10 countries at least with my family at least. But I think I can for 10 countries in Asia. But about at abroad, I'm not sure. But I wish I will go to. But I want to go to Australia or go to. But maybe United States. I think
I'm
it's so far.
confident if you want to have.
I put myself maybe not next year or not 2 or 3 years, but
In the
maybe around
future.
yes, maybe around 10 years or
When he will be 50 years.
50, maybe
This
sit
is
happy,
far.
sit happy.
It's so far from me today.
We have only 3-5 years.
Yes.
Not to when you are.
Yeah.
But I think I wish myself for 5 years more. I must have a good job. Yes, I must be. I can be a good leader some points in my country. And I think in Asian nation, no need passport, no need visa, so 10 country no
I
problem
think
to me.
passport we have, but not visa.
Yes.
Passport everyone we have.
Is that hard to get a passport?
Visa is a sponsor.
Every country have a passport for
Yeah.
Flight.
to go. 5 years.
But we do,
5 years. So
It's good for 5 years.
passport not have, but visa not have.
Okay. So we are open border, you know, a single market
Yes.
in Asia nation. A single market.
In the Asian nation.
Yeah, Asian nation. So I'm not sure about currency. Maybe if we are the same, you know, economics are the same, so maybe we are using the same currency.
Is Asia thinking about doing what, a euro? Are they thinking about doing an Asian?
Maybe like this.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Now Thailand in Cambodia join visa together or
Yes. So yes, it's my wish. And for the third wish, I wish can text my mother. You know, I always dream about this. You know, my mother is now heart, everything for heart. My mother living for heart maybe 20 years ago. She never go to somewhere, but he believed that her son will be taken to go to the other place. So I wish myself, I put my way, I can help myself, I can help my child. The first is I have to help myself first, and after I have to help someone or people as you near me, like my child, like my wife, and after maybe my mother, but maybe not my brother or sister because they have their own self, but mother is okay. So
How old is your mother?
my mother is 48, 49 years old.
48. She's a little me.
Yes,
No. I am 58 years old.
58 years old.
Yes.
My mother asked her.
Your mother is her age?
50 years.
You
My
are
mother 49, so 48 or 49. That's similar here.
I could be your grandmother.
Yes.
your mother is Indian?
And mom's Cambodia.
She's Cambodia. Where in Cambodia? I'm sorry.
Mommy is in the center of Cambodia, you know, maybe 100 from Phnom Penh.
Okay.
Between Phnom Penh and Battambang.
Okay. Right in the center.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Ask me a question.
Father, mother coming Cambodia.
I'm so sorry, my father died for maybe 7 years ago. My father died. Yes.
how did she die?
Yes, something like maybe tuberculosis. He smoked. He smoked so much. You know, he smoked. Yes, he smoked when he was.
TV.
Yes, he smoked when he was 17 years old, and he to be a soldier. He always smoked, and now he died because of tuberculosis.
That's tough. That's tough.
But no problem to all the child. So and my last wish, maybe not 10 or 20, maybe around I am 40 years old. So I wish I can be a leader, but not a president or not a prime minister, but I wish myself be a province leaders or some leader. So I can be. So I hope I can be.
Okay, that's interesting, because you know what we have here.
Okay, anything if you have this question?
Why let me say something to
Yes,
you.
please.
You work hard, and you get what you did.
I see. I wish.
You get what you did. Yes, when you have your own family, you should have many things for your wife and your family. So you want each other to do it for you. Do it for you. Each other and forgive.
Sometimes I always.
Can you repeat, excuse me?
Your name is the
that?
family.
I was doing something else and I missed what you
He
said.
said he in the future he wants to have his own family, wife and children. I talked to him. You should have three things of your own family. One, each other. Two, do it for you. Three, forgive. And
For children?
you get
Nice.
what you did.
Okay, I will like feedback to you what you said to me. So, before I graduate bachelor degrees, I am a civil servant. I am a civil servant, government works. But government work just sitting on a table, but not in my heart. I works. So I am like my natures, my born, not like to sit on one place for 8 hours or 6 hours. So I cannot try hard for working on office because I am a boy like walking like to some other countryside, go to that 1 day or over there, 2 days, here 2 days. But it put me on office all the time, 6 months and times because I cannot work like this. I don't know it my born, it myself. I don't know. It from my natures. I cannot. It's not so hard working, Sometimes we can play game, or sometimes we can watch TV or speak jokes in office. It's not hard. But why cannot keep me in the office? I want to go to the sunside. I want to go to the countryside. So it's hard. I have to try. I have to try the motorbike. I have to try the car. I have to try something. But why I like that works? All my friends always complain me like this. Why you retire that work? You can sit one place only. But I say, I try to work it for 6 months, but I cannot sit on there again. I would like to go to somewhere. Why I would like this? When I was maybe around 19 or 20 or 21. If I stay with my family, not go to somewhere, maybe I marry already. Because my family would like me to marry with other one girl. If I stand over there and not go to somewhere, maybe I marry now, maybe I have at least 5 children.
Just a small little family.
I went to Vietnam 2009. After I graduated bachelor, I went to Vietnam for 6 months. I studied something about Vietnam and some business in Vietnam. So
This is before you were a monk?
yes, no, I just be around 5 months or 4 months.
Okay.
So I went to Vietnam for 6 months, and after I say, Vietnam have no temple, Vietnam have no people. I always compare that, like people old, they are retired from working. They have, like Thailand, like Thai people, like Cambodian. They are 60 years old or 70 years old. They are go to meet a monks, discussing some Dharma talks, something. They are pay food to the monks. But Vietnam, they have, you can say Mahayana over there. So the old people that they are retired, they have no works, but they have a lot of money. They go to casino, play game. So I don't like that, So I stayed in Vietnam 6 months. I never been to temple. I never talk about Buddha. I never talk about Dharma, something about the society of Buddhism. So I cannot live that. So we are different, we are different lives. That their life is their life, my life is my life. So I say, I cannot stay over there. So I came to Cambodia again and I applied to be a civil servant. So I try to work at the office for 6 months, but not keep me to sit here again and again. So 6 months I left from. But all my friends always complain me that why you are crazy. I know I am crazy, but because I cannot sit here again and again and again, Monday to Friday again and again, I cannot. I cannot. So I would like to go to somewhere, go to
Work and
countryside.
travel.
Yes.
Work and travel.
Work and travel. It's not make my skin black. Something it's hard. What I like, I don't know why. My mother said like it too.
Now you very wise. Now your skin very colorful.
I think it's no problem. I like it. Yes, please.
I need to know who success to become a mom.
Sorry.
Who success to become a mom.
Who
Suggest.
yes, we have reason, when I was